Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalam. Ala khayri khalqillah. Wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Amma ba'da. Habati fillah. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As'al Allah kareem. Rabbil arshil azim. An yatawallana fi dunya wal akhirah. Habati fillah. I just asked, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked a rhetorical question. كيف تكفرون بالله وكنتم أمواتا فأحياكم ثم يميتكم ثم يحييكم ثم إليه ترجعون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, كيف تكفرون بالله? How is it that you can disbelieve in Allah and you were not in existence? كيف تكفرون بالله وكنتم أمواتا فأحياكم, He gave you life. ثم يميتكم, then you're going to die. ثم يحييكم ثم إليه ترجعون, then He's going to resurrect you and to Him you shall return. إن لله وإن إليه راجعون. All of us are going to return. Ta'ala. All of us are responsible for our actions. All of us are responsible for our time. How do we spend our time? Do we spend our time worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, reflecting on the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the ayat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ اللَّيْلَ وَالنَّهَارَ وَالشَّمْسُ وَالْقَمَرُ لَا تَسْجُدُوا لِلشَّمْسِ وَلَا لِلْقَمَرِ وَاسْجُدُوا لِلَّهِ الَّذِي خَلَقَهُنَّ إِن كُنتُمْ إِيَّاهُ تَعْبُدُونَ. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ, and from His signs is the day and the night, the sun and the moon. Do not prostrate to the sun, and do not nor the moon. وَاسْجُدُوا لِلَّهِ الَّذِي خَلَقَهُنَّ. Prostrate yourself to Allah who created them. In kuntum iyyahu ta'budun, if it's Him you truly worship. So this is, for the believer, is a acknowledgement of the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it is a stern warning to those who disbelieve in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and those people who worship the creation. They worship the creation instead of the creator. Instead of the one, all of this, they worship the creation itself. And this is what you find in common with all the pagan religions. They violate Islamic monotheism because they turn their worship to other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Or they commit shirk in that they worship Allah and other than Allah. So for example, you'll have those who worship Jesus alayhi salatu wasalam along with Allah sometimes. Or they just worship purely Jesus. And then you have those Hindus who worship many deities. The elephant, the rat, the akramakumullah, the phallic symbol, all kind of things that the people worship. And you have so many tribes around the world, here in North America, in South America, in the Aborigines in Australia, and all over Africa, and all over Asia, in fact, all over the world, that you find people with their animistic religions in which they worship the creation. They worship deities from the creation, whether it be symbols of like rocks, volcanic rocks, whether it be trees, whether it be the sky, whether it be so-called Mother Nature, or it be the animals. All of this is created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ اللَّيْلُ وَالنَّهَارُ وَالشَّمْسُ وَالْقَمَرُ. From His signs, because He created them, is the day and the night, and the sun and the moon. Don't prostrate to these things. Worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one who created it. In kuntum iyyahu ta'budun. And we ask Allah, the Almighty, to accept our good and forgive our evil and protect us from kulli su'a makruh. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.